MP about to tear the roof off.
Crowd looks hot tonight. Better come with me.
How you feeling?
Good, MP. My kid's formation last weekend.
Let's get it, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
And you're watching 2K.
When I didn't have it, sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate and now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, didn't complain, this was meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. bygones be bygones. I'ma keep repping till I turn into an icon. Tyson back in the booth now, snapping as a python. Had to rise up.
Shaking MP.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live it.
Association and the New York Knicks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming home games,
MP, what's up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yo, you want to do a jersey swap after the game?
I don't know, man. I don't do that too much.
Oh, come on, man. It'll be fun. I know. You want to hang my jersey up in your trophy room?
You know what? If you win, I'll think about it. You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. You ready?
If you say so. Good luck, bro.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And it's the Knicks to start us off. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
And the starting group for the Spurs. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Vassell in its small forward. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Rain Man. Misses the 3. Sohan with the ball. Out to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. They set the pick. Anunoby kicks to Hart. The tray. It's good from long range.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Vassell against Anunoby. Vassell outside. Clock at 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby. Shoots. Bridges with the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Towns, a screen on Paul. Offensive rebound. Here's Rain Man, defended by Paul. Rain Man, it's rebounded by Paul. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Thank you. I forgot I even made that. Yes.
always seen it, but I actually never tried it.
We actually, you know how it's blessed up? Mine, I think it's spiced up. Yeah. Spiced up.
These ones, you know, it's like it's birds chirping. Like, I see why they eat on the hood.
What's the sun? The energy?
Man, how you playing with your food like that?
It's white.
Did it?
What makes this food look so good?
Some Peruvian food? That makes sense, right? Baby, because I'm all day, every day.
It does look like that.
Oh, you met her? Oh, wow. That was like really one.
Well, I told you, I heard he's always there. If he's in town, he's there. You eat this, you're full for the rest of the day. Yeah.
That's why you're not seeing.
It is there, fix it.
He said, yeah.
Salty, funny, salty, buttery.
Listen.
Okay. And is this were you born here? Yeah. Okay, so you've seen Miami change. Yeah. It is complete contrast now from what it was even 30 years ago. Yeah. What do you tell me about this area and the area you're living in? So what do you feel here at?
Yeah. So how has it changed since then? We heard that impact of the community here. We have a lot of events there. But if you're making Chinese, you get a buzz of the world.
Yeah, it's called Jam Walk. Yeah. No, Jam Walk. Jam Walk. Because there's thank you. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Does you want to Oh, so what's your name?
My name is Marion.
Marion.
Yes.
And so you're from where?
Because my son is.
Oh, it's here.
So I can, you know, I'm not only advertising, but I know it's good because for many, many years I've been working in big book. So I know what it is. So Cleveland ice cream, that's my buddy. And I'm on Spotty. Well, here we go. I'm going to you all the time, though.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Sweet Treat 777 on Instagram. I'm from Miami, Florida.
So what do you do?
So I'm a baker. I bake cakes, I do cupcakes, cookies, but this is my specialty. Little cakes in a pan. I do all flavors. This is Snickers, confetti, Fruity Pebbles.
So you're a baker?
Yes.
And so you were born here in Carol City?
No, I was born in Miami Gardens.
Which is your?
Yeah, same thing.
You're way younger than me.
Yeah, I'm 19.
You were born after the conception of the city. So how has it changed just in your lifetime?
Gentrification, honestly. Gentrification. That's the biggest change. A lot has changed. The prices, that's a huge thing as well. Yes. It's so, yes, I get, they're all walks of life come to me, honestly. They're really nice. I love everyone, honestly. So it's not really an issue at all with anything, you know, how you would expect people to come and just, you know, people are really nice and welcoming.
If there was one thing you could tell outsiders about people from Miami Gardens, what would you say? What's so special?
We're really sweet, really nice, really nice.
Well, Miami Gardens.
Yeah, really sweet.
Yeah.
We have a bad rep. Yeah, we have a bad rep, but we're really sweet people.
I love you guys. Thank you. Nice to meet you too. No. I know. He was drinking the bottle right now. And you know that two people today I drank the bottle. David's been here. Thank you. And guys, so that was the real Miami, Carol City, Miami Gardens, whatever you want to call it. Come here, check these people out. This is amazing. Jack, thank you. Thank you. Oh, me too. A little dirty. No, we had a blast, you guys. Yeah. So our first day meeting each other, we had a blast. We're gonna do some more stuff here in Miami. Maybe Lauderhill.
Yeah, Lauderhill will be probably our next venture. Full of Jamaicans, big Jamaican population there. Y'all Jamaicans know what I'm talking about.
Those
those who know the most about the heart know that Mazola corn oil can help lower cholesterol 2 times more than extra virgin olive oil. And you know who knows a lot about the heart? Mazola. Make it with heart.
We lived on the farm for about 25 years, and at the beginning we didn't really know what we were going to do with it. Started out as 20 acres, an idea, and gradually we built on that. Now we have about 200 acres of the Right River. Here we are 25 years later, instead of an idea, kind of greenfield. We run about 25 to 40 mother cows, and we're basically a sheep stock operation. I think the cow part of it is you get to manage them, but still to manage the place that they're on as well. And that kind of unique interaction of the place plus animals that congregated, living in it, prospering, that's one kind of thing. I hope that we're always striving to have better quality, better quality cattle, better use of this place that God gives us, better use of them having integrating them, I think, into this place. But those would be the things that we're kind of shooting for. So this is a beautiful place to live, but it's unique. It's unique because we have more than a mile to run down the Right River, and riparian features like streams and ponds, and just the proximity there that makes it harder to manage, still ecologically wise. So we have to just be super careful about what we use, when we use it, where the cattle are, why they're on a certain piece, so on. So that's part of it. The other part of it is you're on a busy road, and a lot of people see us. And so we're kind of an example, I think, of how you can take care of a place and live in the environment, and that's right. We have 26 paddocks here that we still can subdivide. Every day we decide where are the cows going next, how long, how much space. Is it going to be too wet to go there? What about the rain? A lot of questions get asked and answered every morning before we even move the cows. And I think that's part, one thing that we do way more consciously now than we used to. When it comes to detail, I think a lot of what they do to our environment is misunderstood. I'd like to make an argument that some of the things that they do, upcycle, storage, manage correctly, actually improve the place where they are.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report. So it's the Knicks now, following the shot by Chris Paul. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Count that bucket.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. But take a look at the Spurs. They lose the top spot, taking a step back now to number 2.
And you know what, the Knicks, they're putting to rest any big concerns people may have had with this team, proving they are truly an upper echelon club.
Now here's Paul after the miss from Raymond.
I'm tired.
Pass to Wembanyama. Inside. No good with the layup. New York trailing. In the corner, it's Bridges. Off target from three-point range. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field.
I did that because 1,400.
Outside for Wembanyama. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Rain Man with the bucket.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Here's Castle. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
The kick out to Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Rain Man, covered by Vassell. Here's Rain Man. A three-pointer is right on target. Rain Man's got 6 points. With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for. Here's Castle. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's good for 2. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him. Here's Rain Man. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Pass to Towns. Rejection by Wembanyama. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. Look at Rain Man. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressing me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Raptors, put on a show. He dropped in 38 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 9. Vassell with it. Bridges covering.
So we put it together, and we have jerk chicken with barbecue sauce, so it's like a jerk barbecue.
Vassell left side. Again, the miss by the Spurs. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Bridges. Trey Jones is checked in for the Spurs. Now, here's Vassell. Nothing on the board. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And he's starting to show that killer in.
So tell me a little bit about Jamaican food.
Instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Vassell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Defensive foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New York.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Pass to Achua. Here's Rain Man. There's a screen by Achua. Rain Man with the bucket.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here is Wesley out left of the wing. Wembanyama left side. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Hart. Here's Rain Man. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Wembanyama. He had 27 points last game. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Achua.
Normally he drains that.
Now here's Hart. 12 points his last outing. Pass to Achua. Hart against Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here is Robinson. Still without a basket. For the three. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from the Rain Man. And now an 11-point New York lead.
14. Knicks lead, 26-15.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the basket is good.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Halt the run, and so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And if they keep draining the three. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes is out there with Collins. Then it's Castle. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the 2 guard. Here's Castle. Off target from outside.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
There is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he...
I'm about to say 3. What do you... Thank you.
to become a star. Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Down low. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Look at Rain Man, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Castle. Drills the three-pointer. Castle's got 7.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Bridges outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Rain Man, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Rain Man's got 26 points. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. Shot by Collins, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Rain Man with the bucket. And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to Barnes. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rain Man passes to Anunoby. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Anunoby's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Castle. San Antonio again missing. The Knicks leading by 13. To the middle. Poked loose and stolen by Barnes. Swiped away. Rain Man nailed from three-point land. Rain Man's got 8 points in the quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Castle. Johnson surveying the floor. That shot wide open. Vassell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Nobody near Barnes. Offline with his 3. The Knicks leading by 10. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. For New York, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
That free throw missing. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Pass to Sohan. Fires from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Collins setting the pick for Johnson. Driving inside. A beautiful reverse layup.
For wings like Johnson, driving in, using the bounce effectively, it's a huge thing to have that in your toolbox.
Over in the corner, McBride. Now Johnson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Collins.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Rayman. He's got 36. Pass to Bridges. Here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys.
He's the only one that have all he needs.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Zach Collins. Cancel comes in for Johnson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Barnes.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
There's a screen by Robinson. Rain Man. And another three for New York.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
51-38. Paul with the ball. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brunson the pass to Rain. There's a screen by Robinson. And it's Rain Man missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
New York leading by 13. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Misses from short range. Here's Paul, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
I've been watching this game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first one falls. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A big round of applause for the participants.
Well, that makes it too short.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in
They got
game.
the purple.
Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright. It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Spurs.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several instances where the guy should have just made the extra pass.
Ask him again.
There's 120. Usually around like 135.
He said he'll let you know, or he just said he wasn't going.
He said he let me know ASAP.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Rain Man, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns. Hendricks in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's Vassell in the corner.
You were very alone. What you and I. Now listen, you gotta make this game a little interesting, Courtney. Yeah, you got the seat all moist. Come on. Okay, listen. We need to make a wager. I don't even want to make a wager. Yes, to make this game a little bit more interesting. If they lose, what should we make them do? We don't lose. So yeah, okay, I like that. If we win, we gotta be Courtney's security at her next game.
Yeah, something gotta spend shit.
That's just me a bar. I mean, it was. I don't want to go every night. Come on stage and go every morning. I can carry two. I got you. She only did it with 2 guns. My fault. We play space. So free security. Yeah, Mario, if y'all win, what you gonna make us do? If we win, you need any cards? No, here you go. Yeah, okay. Whatever you need. Simon Sherlock, you feel me? All right. The car on the for a weekend? Yes. Courtney, focus, goddammit. I don't know if you can drive. He gonna pick me up in the race. Can I fit in the race? Is that a big car? Listen, you be on the right side. Right side of your life will be guilty. Right? Whatever I tell you. You know what I say? Courtney, how many books you think you could get? I got 4. I feel like you're gonna throw this game on purpose. 4. I need you to focus. 4. Okay, we're gonna go 7. No, here you go. It's the Captain Saber Court. I got a strong 4. I'm gonna hit you with a strong 4. Okay, fire. I'm gonna hit you with a good 3. 7. 7 and 7. Somebody gonna get spent. Let's do it. All right, you jump out there in the water first. Me? Yeah. What I do? Focus, Courtney. You don't know which way to look. You Google it everywhere you go. I was just watching when he got going. Watch the goddamn board. There we go. There we go. That's my part. That's the part I know.
Took a little video.
There we go. Detroit style. Let's go, Detroit. Okay. Sorry, we warming up. I see you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, win for yours. Get you some Musa. Yeah, come on.
Hey, man. You gotta lose, man. So I'm gonna still pick you up, though. I'm gonna speed the whip. I'm gonna speed the whip.
Focus. This is some good security.
There we go.
Partner? Let's go, partner. Oh, you kind of hand. Hey, great. Yeah, you was great. What's up, you in my backyard, goddamn. What's up, nobody got that, so I know nobody got this. Right. Word. Nobody got that. Nobody got that. Nobody got that. You goddamn right, ain't nobody got that. That's the goddamn right. Let's go.
Cooking. Well, I mean, we got two coming up. You ain't got to stay. We coming up. Here we go.
Now, we got another section called Hidden Card. About hidden talent, man. There's something that Mario can do well that we have yet to see.
Man, you know, if I got stuff in the hole.
Okay. Getting it hot. Burn them hands.
I would say, if I got stuck in the ocean, like I'm one of those people. Like if we had to get something that was like a mile away, I'm one of those guys. Survivor, yeah, I'm a survivalist. For sure. Like I got everything. If I let the thing off right now, like I'm one of them. Yeah, I got everything out of the crib. I got everything we need.
You're right. That's the real shit. So you got like a bunker?
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. Hey, you got it. It's not as expensive as you think. You just gotta find it in the right place, and you just gotta, you gotta get. It's like how you just gotta build it out right. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for like a 5,000 square feet bunker, yeah, that's real. But if you want something that's just enough for you to survive for it, you can't talk about really planning for that pocket.
No, you gotta be ready now. You gotta stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready.
Okay. Man, I'm just trying to play, bro. Just here, man. We in it. I thought you was in the front.